Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome once again. We're on a roll already. Welcome to a very special episode of the Guys Hiding from Their Wives podcast. I am your host, Big Ben. Back with us, he's ready to be peed on some more. We've got Alexander the Great. What's up?
I was never once peed on. This was my show.
Well, now you're about to get peed on since you gave that up. So, and over there
you already
with us,
provided the rum for peeing.
Technically, Adam's still the new guy. He's been on less than me.
Am I the rookie biatch?
you are the rookie biatch. Just in case you didn't know, that is the Amazing Russo back with us again. And over there, sitting next to him on the couch, we've got, as pretty much, he's getting pretty regular here. We've got Kameroni and Cheese. What's up, man?
I was playing Disneyland, and then you gave me a call to come here.
Okay, I'm going to shoot you because your wave is like tiny
compared
to the
way
rest of our
over
wave.
here.
It's just like everything else that goes on. So you got to talk loud.
Am I to understand he's been eating his Activia because he's pretty regular?
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
No, I think Yo plays better.
Could be because he has a tiny wave too. It is a little cold, you know. We're almost the end of January, so
I'm the smallest
I guess it's
person
understandable
here
that your waves are tiny.
Yeah.
Don't you laugh at it. Don't you laugh at it.
Tiny
I
waves
was
are great.
always told it was the motion of the ocean.
And we'll welcome him in here in just a minute. He's on his way here, the great John Bino. So we've got a very special episode coming up for you guys. That's why I brought all these yahoos in here.
Special.
We're talking
not the
the
egg variety.
happiest place on earth, and one of my most favorite places to be in this entire universe.
Disneyland!
Disneyland! Yes, we are
Disneyland!
talking Disneyland, the Magic Kingdom. Tonight's episode...
We froze
What?
for a second.
No, we're good. We're good. Tonight's episode is brought to you by Seven Dwarves Mining Company. Only the highest quality diamonds come out of our mine. The rest are shipped out by Dopey. So, Seven Dwarves Mining. Get your diamonds here.
Me next. Also brought to you by Wookiee Cookies. They're the perfect snack that's just a little bit chewy.
Dude, you owe $1 to the bad joke jar.
We don't have one of
It's
those.
not
You'd
a thing,
owe too
but
much money.
it's in there now.
After that one,
No, that was
You'd
good.
have to sell a
That
car.
we'll give you some for that. That was good. Make sure to get out there. Follow us on all our social media channels. Follow us on Twitter. That's @GuysHiding. You can email the show anytime, anywhere. That's 4guyshiding@gmail.com. That is the word 4, not the number 4. Follow our YouTube channel. That's 4 Guys Hiding from Their Wives. That is the home of the infamous wax job from about a month or so ago.
Oh, I remember. I don't think the hair's gone back yet.
Mine hasn't. Mine's still
Let's
bare
check.
as shit.
Live on-air check.
Oh, there you go. Live on air check.
Nope, no hair.
Still smooth.
Hey, Alex. it's
How about
okay.
mine? Check mine out.
Hey,
Got a little bit
you
coming
got
Yours
back.
is coming back.
I'm not Austin Powers like I used to be.
This is an audio podcast, you guys. What the fuck?
my boner is confused right now.
Why do you have a boner?
Why do you
don't
not have a
know.
boner?
Yeah, that's what I
That's the
did.
question here.
Because we haven't started talking about Snow White.
Oh, all right, fair point. Well, we did talk about the Seven Dwarves. Just
Real
'cause-
quick, you know that Snow White's the youngest of the princesses. She's like 13.
Yeah, and she was
You know-
shacking up with 7 dudes. What a
Pervert.
whore.
Hey, it came out long before I was born. She's aged
Fair
well.
enough.
All right, fair point. Your wave's still tiny
Like
though.
80 something now. Right?
Yeah.
Hey, so is
pretty
Betty White.
close.
She's still fine.
Other social media, check us out on Facebook. That's facebook.com/guys hiding from their wives. Yeah, there's no segue there. We just ignored that last thing you said. And then check
Betty
out our
White is
Instagram
not
page.
to
We've
be
got some good
ignored.
stuff on there. We're on Instagram, 4 Guys Hiding. So we're getting pretty close to being across all formats. And so we do want to throw a special shout out to our, let's see if I can get it right this time, our social media manager, Moon. She's actually just been recently promoted. She is now the assistant to the regional manager. And so that's an official title. We're going to go with that.
I wish she was on because she's got a really funny story that's hers to tell, not mine.
Well, we'll get her in here. And then we do want to give a shout out to scalp massagers. Those things are just fucking amazing. Yeah, that's a quarter,
Yes.
but I don't care. Russo, talk to us about scalp massagers.
No, sir, I don't like it.
Do you even have one that fits your head, Uncle Adam?
Yeah, I
Oh,
gave
yeah.
him one.
We've all got
Mine
bulbous
are
and
always
they
too
work.
small.
My bulbous cranium is not the issue here.
Everyone I have squeezes my head too fucking tight.
I don't know
That's
what
a
you're
quarter
on
for you.
about, man.
I don't care.
No,
It
they're
hurts.
great. They're absolutely fabulous. Even when like the little nubs fall off, and it's just
Oh, no, that sounds
a
terrible.
wire.
Little
no,
nub,
still-
huh?
Even when it's a wire just stabbing you
It's
in the
not
dome.
that cold, is it?
No, that's Cameron and his little wave over there.
I don't think I've ever used one enough to have the nub fall off.
Oh, I have.
And
It's
you're not
as
living.
Great.
There's a joke in there somewhere. I don't know.
That's what she said. So, and then just one more shout out I want to throw out. I want to give a shout out to Alexander the Great here for the mint juleps that he made.
Oh, I did
Oh,
make mint
God.
juleps.
and they're
And since,
delicious.
you know,
It's fitting since we're talking about
yeah,
Disneyland.
since we're talking
today.
about Disneyland.
They're very minty and
Not as julepy as
not too julepy either.
All we're
So I
missing
think I
is
put just enough julep in there.
all we're
Just-
missing
just
is
the right
Dole
amount
Whips,
of julep.
guys.
Not as much mint. You can't reproduce a Dole Whip though.
Oh, so
Oh,
also
no, we can't.
I made Disneyland mint juleps, which are not the same as your regular alcoholic mint juleps.
True. Good to clarify that.
Though with rum, tastes pretty good.
It is very good with rum. Can attest.
Just in case you are curious, we are a bunch of alcoholics on this show.
not
Except
an
Russo, he doesn't. He had a
I
hot toddy.
admit fully to being an alcoholic.
So speaking of that, Russo,
I don't think I have a drinking problem. I've got it pretty much figured out.
There's your
I
vomit
don't have a problem
cabinet.
with it. I don't have a problem with it. I'm
Oh, I'm
pretty
making you a
happy with
sign.
it.
Pew cabinet?
Yeah, the puke cabinet.
I'm carving it
should
out of
put-
maple.
We need to reenact that so we can put that on our YouTube channel.
Did you hear the story about the pew cabinet?
I did not hear
All
about
right, tell the story.
So there was one night. I think it was probably after we recorded the podcast. Maybe you never know.
It may have been. There were quite a. It was after a couple Four Locos.
Yeah.
It's a blur, is what I'm to understand.
Yeah. We forgot to put the cats away.
It's all right.
But
We got the guest host down here.
yeah.
We got free range
Hi,
pussy.
Axel.
So I'm pretty drunk one night. I've been upstairs
No.
drinking, playing video games. Whatever. I have Fireball for my wife. I don't like it.
My wife.
I think Fireball is disgusting.
Oh my God! Look at that.
That really.
If you ever
factors
need
into
to,
this
just get
discussion.
rid of it.
So
You can donate it to 1-800-stepbrother-needs-more-beer.com.
I'm FaceTiming my dad on the phone. He's right here next to me on the couch. I'm FaceTiming him.
Why
It's
were
like,
you FaceTiming if he was right next to you on the couch?
he's on the couch next to me now. I'm not sure if it's common knowledge if people know that he's my dad.
Yeah.
Okay.
Where you been?
But-
That's old news.
I was not aware.
Yeah. But so I'm on the phone with him FaceTiming. I pull the Fireball out of this cabinet I have downstairs with all my liquor in it. I'm like, you guys want to see something awesome? I'm gonna drink this Fireball. This is gonna be fucking great. So I take one solid swig. I drink it down. I'm like, that was a boah, and I threw it all over the top of the cabinet.
You went Bowser with that fireball.
Yeah.
And just like he said, it was fucking great.
So I was standing in front of that cabinet right there. It's at about like throat level on me, and I threw it all over the top of it and just like whoosh.
For the listener at home, Cameron was just doing the Vanna White 2 set cabinet.
I was thinking it was the Price is Right modeling job.
No, that's just
right.
a hand.
Boo-doo-doo-doo.
That was actually the Will Smith showing Jada off. But
Oh, all right. So, but yes, no, it was pretty great. Good. So, anyways, speaking about alcohol, Russo here, the Amazing Russo, apparently tried a hot toddy recently. How'd that turn out for you?
Oh, jeez. Oh, fuck.
those are my favorite thing.
I'll take being sick over the hot toddy.
As would I.
Yeah,
Mix it with a little bit of NyQuil and it just...
I'm not quite sure
That
what
sounds
it
like
is.
dying.
Because I don't mind honey in itself or lemon, but oh geez, it's just the hot toddy's a little brutal. But glad you're feeling better. Russo's just getting over pneumonia there. So, and we do want to throw one other condolences out to our Alexander the Great here and his wife. They did lose a member of their family. It was a fur baby. They lost him last night. So our condolences go out to you guys.
I thank you.
He was a cute little shit. He's gonna be missed. And then, can you guys believe though that January is almost over?
Thank God.
Right? This thing's gonna hit.
Fuck January.
What did I say? The 19th. 19th
It'll
of
hit when it
January.
hits.
I think is when this thing will. Oh, hey, we got Bella down here too. We had Axel. But yeah,
Axel
so
had to
but
pull
when
a
this
rose
comes
and
out,
get
that'll
it.
probably be.
Bella! Sorry.
That was a streetcar named A Slight Wanting rather than Desire. The Desire's not very burning there. So, all right, what else is happening, man? Russo, talk to us. What's going on in the world?
I'm just hanging out, being fat and sassy. But no.
You fit right in with the rest of us here.
I shouldn't talk about myself like that. I'm not that sassy. Let's be honest.
You're not going to make mention of the fat there, right?
I mean, he's not that fat either.
Which one are you looking at?
That one.
Oh, yeah.
I could go
He's
look
not
in the
the one
mirror,
talking.
but
I'm just saying. That's a straw in that drink cup over there.
Yeah.
All right. What about you? What do you got going on? What's going on in the world?
I got a new job, sorta ish. I
Well,
started
yeah,
a new
it's been a while
position.
since
Yeah.
we've talked to you. Yeah.
did you get
I was only in the process of
promotion?
Yes, sorta.
All right, then.
Yeah. So Alex is now. Well, I'll let you tell.
It's
that.
considered. I'm considered a delivery merchandiser. I drive a big truck.
He drives a big truck, drops shit off, leaves.
I don't do that.
Sometimes.
You're right. I do that sometimes.
I do get some days.
Sometimes I drop
Ben,
shit
you
off
drive
and
a
then go to
little
the
weird
bathroom and
truck
drop shit
and
We don't
off.
want to talk
shit
about
off.
the trucks I drive. Leave it alone. I drop shit off and leave too. Don't worry about it. What about you? What's going on in your world over there?
I've had issues with the fact a clutch for
You're
my
having
car
issues with talking loud.
Ben, take a guess on how much a clutch for my car is.
I don't know.
$1,900.
What kind of car?
It's a Mitsubishi Lancer.
Ooh. $275.
I
Oh,
know
he's
a good
close.
parts guy there.
It's $375 from Rock Auto.
Holy
Oh,
I should talk to that
Fuck
parts
Rock
guy.
Auto. Why the hell are you looking at
Fuck
Rock Auto?
Yes.
Because AutoZone won't carry it.
We're all
And
about advanced auto parts on this.
Yeah, well, I went
Although
there
Advanced
too and I
Auto
couldn't
Parts
find
does
it.
not sponsor us, but they should. So if there's anybody in any kind of management capacity from Advanced Auto Parts listening, you guys should sponsor said podcast.
Adam.
They probably won't listen because they're fucking retarded anyway.
I don't know.
Wait a minute here.
One guy that used to be assistant manager of our local store, he's a jack off and a half.
I mean,
That's for true.
he used to give us out free food once a year, though.
Well, yeah, but that was about it.
There's still free food, but you got to come to Orem to get it.
That's okay. That's okay. I'll drive to
yeah,
Orem for
I'm
free
good with
food.
that.
All right.
What
So-
kind of food?
I had the dead space. The crickets are. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and put some.
That
crickets
means
in there.
there's no food.
I don't trust it. He
That
didn't
was my
answer.
good cricket
That means
impression.
shit. I never thought it'd get this far.
I don't know. Oh well, wasn't really prepared for a follow up question there. I don't know what happened. So
Dynamite dropping money.
in the dirt ball one. That was our sports hit of the day. So as you can tell, we've kind of gone away with the sports news because it just happened way too much where we get an in-depth conversation about something in the sports world, and we had people just kind of sitting here with the glazed over eyes look, kind of that look I get when I'm eating donuts.
Tom Brady could do that.
Fuck Tom Brady. Don't even
Uncle
get me
Adam, did you
started.
Yeah,
not
fuck
listen?
that fucking Tom Brady guy.
Did you
Oh,
not
hey,
listen to the wonderful $2
Nobody
I
with that
spent
accent
on
would
Tom
ever say
Brady?
that.
No, you're right. Anybody with a Boston accent would never say "fuck Tom Brady."
And they're like, I want to fuck Tom Brady.
And there's plenty of them that do. I know.
It's
I know
never
some-
going to be said without an I want it in front
I'm
of it.
sure there's some non-Bostonians that feel that way.
Can I add an up to the end of that one?
No,
No.
Oh, then no, I don't.
because there's. I'm sure after the up, there's other body parts.
No. Just in a fighting fashion.
Jeez, this has gone south so fast.
You know,
What
for
happened to Disneyland?
yeah, well, how are we getting Tom Brady in
because
the
we're
button?
waiting for the great John Bino.
Yeah,
we gotta
we're
fill
kinda
time.
for time for.
And no
the
one
great
wants
John
to hear
Bino.
us sing Disney songs. So
Why
I think
not?
we should make
We're
them.
not allowed.
No.
No, that's
This
copyright.
is a talking. Yeah, we're not going to
Yeah,
get
no.
into that. Plus, this is a talking podcast. Don't nobody want to hear any of us sing. Although the song
Oh,
Russo
no.
was singing a little bit ago was pretty freaking great.
I'll admit that I've listened to Alex sing and it's not terrible.
I'm not bad.
But
great.
after
better in the
4
shower.
hours of Gaston, you get
No, you
get
got to
tired
sing
of it.
in the shower because you got better acoustics in there. I don't know about you guys.
You can't
don't
sing
do it.
that and it's great.
I've been called the songbird of my generation by those that have heard me.
Yeah,
I'm told I'm a mix of Fergie and Jesus.
right.
Don't touch
You
my
named two
drums.
terrible singers.
I teabagged your drum set.
Well, my drum
Dude, you
set's
should
a
have seen the wave
guy.
on that one, and you weren't anywhere near the microphone. That was great. No, see, but actually, truth be told, Russo, his singing is pretty out of this world. The only trouble is it's not far enough out of this world.
Oh!
Go ahead, hit it. That you should sing solo.
Oh, yeah, I should sing so low they
they
can't
can.
hear me.
No, that is not copyrighted because I don't think we read it word for word.
No, I don't think so.
So
When
we're
it
good.
comes to the ladies, though, I am a Don Juan. The Don Juan
Don Juan
anything to do with me.
Delanucci.
They
You
don't
what?
want anything to do with me.
I don't feel.
I don't think
bad,
that's just the
Uncle Adam.
ladies that don't. worry about that.
There's an entire couch of that over there.
I
So,
got
yeah.
one. I'm good forever. So
You did.
What?
Just-
I was
No,
there.
That means because nobody else wants me.
Okay.
It's
You
more
know,
of a settle.
I watched a lot of men cry that day. 3 of them.
Whoa.
3 of them.
Well, yeah. There was a reason.
But you know,
Whatever you fucking
one of them
pussies.
cried better than the other.
Just kidding.
No, that was actually that day was pretty good. But that's a whole other story for a whole other day.
Like, I still
We'll
have
get into
pictures of that day on my phone that I
too.
haven't backed up to the computer.
that. No, mine are most of them are on Facebook. I got a few on my phone. You guys got any other news that's happened in the world you want to talk about?
I had hot wings. And washed it down.
Hot lava! Hot lava!
Had hot wings and washed it down with chocolate milk last night. Don't do that. Don't do that.
No.
Mine sounds pretty okay.
No. You
I
need
think
half
it was
and
a
half.
combination of everything, wasn't it?
Johnny Cash has nothing on my burning ring of fire right now. Okay.
Where did you get these hot wings?
I hope they came from Domino's. Domino's has surprisingly good wings.
Oh, if you're getting the mango habanero ones.
No way, I get just that classic buffalo sauce.
Nah, dude.
For the record, Domino's does not sponsor this podcast either.
Not
However,
sponsored.
we are open to sponsorship to go along
Especially
with the
from
Seven
Domino's.
Dwarfs Mining Company.
Give me some
Especially
of them
now that
garlic
the other
knots.
manager left.
Okay. All right.
Garlic
Well,
knots.
They're more
Better
like
not to mention that again.
Alex, this is a podcast of fat guys.
should order Domino's after this, I think.
Yeah, we should. I actually ate before I came down here and recorded this.
Yeah,
one.
I know. And I'm
You were
still
supposed
like-
to bring me
This is
food.
like the first time in 25 episodes that this has happened. Yes, by the way, this is episode 25. What is that? Is that a silver anniversary of this thing?
I don't actually know.
I don't know. That's
I
pretty
say we
momentous,
go
though,
for
that-
bronze.
That we've hit 25
No, I think
episodes.
30 is silver.
What the hell? Why are they going to do me like that?
I'm just trying to
Yeah,
think
yeah,
of what I
bronze.
saw in the Newlywed Game.
Newlywed
Is
Game's
one of
good
the best
shit,
game
man.
shows. Baggage is better.
I don't
Alright.
think baggage is real.
No, baggage
Nah,
is terrible.
baggage
No,
is
that's
great.
that shit's made up.
I don't care.
Let's talk about baggage.
Jerry
for a
Springer.
minute. For hell's sake, man. Baggage, you got like two completely normal things.
Also,
okay.
why would they ever buy Louis Vuitton? Oh my god.
Yeah, right?
Wrong baggage.
And
I
now we
buy
see
mine
why
from
Alex
Walmart.
is questionable.
You just broke Russo, man. He's dead over there. Don't even worry about it.
I don't think it was him.
Like, seriously, baggage, though, that show is jacked up as hell. Because if you don't know, they've got 3 pieces of baggage that come with them. The first 2 are, like, semi-normal. First
The
is like,
other
oh,
one's
okay,
just like,
I
oh, and
clip
I'm a
my
hooker.
toenails in bed.
I like to smell my own farts, and the third one's like, I murdered someone.
Everybody
Yeah,
likes their
yeah.
own brand. Don't give me that. Don't give me
No,
that.
That's not
just
true
it.
at
the
all.
first 2 are, like, minor things. Like, yeah, I can get over that. And then the third one's just, like, completely out of fucking left field, man.
And then all of a sudden, there's only one thing worse.
Yeah, that exactly that.
Let him know.
No, like it could turn into something that, like, I have a supreme fetish for Disney princesses dressed up in furry costumes or so. I don't know.
Now, Ben, that came off a little weird considering
That
we're
was
already talking about
very
Disney.
weirdly
Do you
specific.
need to
too.
talk to us about something?
Well, no, we were just talking. You
I-
were the one. You were the one with Snow White. Don't judge me.
She's
Don't
not
judge
dressed like a fox.
Me. Oh my god!
A stone cold fox, maybe.
Don't even talk to me about foxes. Don't even talk.
What does it
we
say?
had the discussion about Maid Marian, I think, a couple months ago.
Yeah,
on
I
this-
think we might
on
have
this
actually.
exact
Wait a
podcast.
minute. Hey, no. No.
No, there's some of those damn Disney princesses that are very well drawn.
Okay,
Esmeralda from fucking Hunchback of Notre Dame.
Lola
Talk to
Bunny.
me about it.
Getting weird.
Lola Bunny.
It's getting weird.
Oh no,
Fuck a cartoon.
no, we crossed
Don't even
weird.
care.
We crossed weird a long time ago.
Lola Bunny is like one of those moments you look back at childhood like, oh, yeah. There's
Like,
some
even
people
Talking
that you
about
talk
Lola Bunny,
about.
your wave is still tiny over there, so so get closer to the mic. What are you doing? You
How
calling
about
in
this?
the white
Too
coat?
close. Not too close.
He's looking up Lola Bunny.
No, I'm not looking up Lola Bunny.
Well, we don't
I
want to
suggest you
know.
don't.
Russo is over here on
Your-
his phone looking.
your phone
up
will get a
some,
virus.
I don't know what he's looking up, but so all right. So what we've a new segment that we've got going on here, and we're going to get into this at the end of the first half of every show. I've got some news stories that we've come across, and this segment is called "Is This Even Real?" Okay. You remember the story from a couple weeks ago? We talked about "Is This Even Real?" about the guy that got shot with Rice Krispies. Did I talk to you about that one?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Give you a quick recap, Russo. This guy shot another guy with Rice Krispies. What the fuck are you? What is wrong? Oh
Yeah, cool.
my! Wow.
Hold on, I'm missing
Okay.
something here.
Yes,
Rice
you are
Krispies.
missing something. Snap, crackle, pop that shit. But anyways, yeah.
In the
Guy
name of
got
the Father and the
guy got shot with Rice Krispies. He was in an argument with this guy. This guy packed a shotgun shell full of Rice Krispies and then used a flare gun to shoot another guy.
That is fucking awesome.
He was checked into the hospital with non-life-threatening injuries to his hand. So, I mean, which I guess is better than if you had a life-threatening injury to your hand. I don't know.
Why? How did he? To his hand?
Yeah, to his hand.
Did he try to like Matrix stop this stuff?
I'm guessing. I don't know.
He's like, no, don't.
No, the
Ow.
other guy just can't aim.
All right, so here, maybe that's it.
my hand!
He snap, crackle, popped a cap in his ass.
No, it was his hand.
Oh yeah, in his hand. All right, so here's this week's "Is This Even Real?" This comes back from June of 2015. Okay, here's the headline: Woman gives birth, fights off bees, starts wildfire in Northern California.
Real.
No, they're all real. These are legit.
I thought we were guessing.
I thought it was like
No,
like
these
one
are, this is a
afternoon.
real story, so we're going to talk about this. Cameron just hit us with a good one I think we're going to use on a future one. Save that link. We're going to talk about this.
You should just go to Our Florida Man on Reddit and you'll get all these.
A woman fought off bees, started a fire, and survived on apples, all after giving birth in a lonely stretch of a Northern California forest. It talks about she made a hasty decision to take an unfamiliar shortcut while driving her to her parents' house after going into labor.
What?
So
What?
Why did she go to
goes
her
into
mom's?
labor and then she drives to her mom's and takes a shortcut through the fucking woods. I mean, really. And so she gets lost. She's like, I thought we were going to die. There was no self-service. There was nothing. So she had the baby, gave birth to her right there. And then the bees and mosquitoes show up. She's like, I'm trying not to get them to sting her. The bees wanted the placenta. Well, no shit. It's fucking blood. Yeah, the bees and the mosquitoes are all after this thing.
Do bees like blood?
Maybe.
Have you met those assholes?
No, bees are fine.
Dude,
Why?
I will fight a bee.
No, so here's the thing. So she's fighting off bees and mosquitoes while trying to protect the baby here. And so she starts a fire in a desperate attempt to summon help. But the flames quickly grew out of control.
Oh my god!
And this is a quote. Like, the whole side of the mountain caught on fire. I was looking at the baby and was like, I think mommy just started a forest fire, she said. But the tactic
Great
worked.
historical quote.
She was spotted by investigators. Said mother and baby were rescued by U.S. Forest Service officials, which, that may or may not happen right now. Thank you, government, but we're not going to get into that. It says U.S. Forest Service officials said they received a report of low-lying smoke in the forest. So there you have it. That's this week's Is This Even Real? So,
What the fuck, lady?
She's trying to save her baby, Alex. Calm down.
That's a good idea. Start a fire. I gotta save my
I might have
baby.
started a forest fire.
I love the baby. I love the baby.
No, you
Or
love
was
the
she
baby.
truly
Like, I
just
want
trying
to
to
save
cook
my
the baby?
For later.
So
What the hell?
And this is why we say you can't have children.
Who's gonna wash my back if I lose the baby?
I pulled that one out because we're talking Disneyland this episode. I wanted to stay in the great state of California.
Have you
for
tried a
that one.
stick?
Oh my god.
Don't bring up the stick. What the hell is wrong with you?
Bring up the
I
stick.
think
We're not
the
talking
great-
about the stick at Disneyland. Thank you
we
very
should
much.
talk about
Oh, we're
the
bringing
stick.
up
I
the
think we should
stick.
talk about the stick.
I think we should talk about the stick.
Well, what if
That's
I made
three-
my top 5 list? We better save it for the second half.
Is the stick
Don't
on
worry,
your top
don't
5
look at my
list?
top 5 list.
It's not on his top 5 list.
No, he
But what
doesn't
if it
bear.
was? How great would that?
It's not.
Maybe it was an honorable mention.
No.
All right,
we'll talk
on
about
the other
stick.
side of the break. We'll talk about the stick story. There is a stick story that goes along with Disneyland. So we're coming back. Hopefully, John Bino will be here with us for the second half. I'm not quite sure what's going on there, but
I mean, he has a baby now. He's probably taking care of
No,
that.
there was some other stuff.
He's not starting a forest fire.
He's starting a forest fire to protect the baby.
Like, I need to
It's
save my
fucking
baby.
bees!
So,
uppercutting
there you have it.
bees.
So come back on the other side of the break. Go get you a mint julep. Get you a churro. Get you something. Get you a chimichanga. Wash that shit down with a Coke. We're coming back at you on the
You know,
other
I
side
think
of the
I'd
break.
prefer vodka
We're coming
lemonade.
back at you in 2 and 2. See you in a minute. Yes, it is wet, wild, and 5 seconds long. We're talking about Cameron's tiny wave again. That's what she said.
Don't you take my own
Welcome
joke
back.
and take it on
God,
from
that was
me.
a great wave. That was a great wave. Not a great wave. Good hell. That was a great break. That was a great break. Nobody got peed on. We're doing good.
No, we did shots.
Well, you guys did shots. One of us has to fucking drive.
Shot.
I didn't see your car.
Everybody!
Figured you were
Even,
going with
even
me.
with that new law, I think you could take a shot.
Yeah, I
probably,
think
okay.
you're probably all right.
I've been drinking long enough. I could
Yeah.
have half a bottle and be fine.
All right. Second half of this episode is brought to you by Monsters Incorporated. Providing clean, dependable energy for all of Monstropolis, Monsters Incorporated. We scare because we care.
Ooh, that's nice.
Yes, man. See, we got some good sponsors
Also-
coming on board with this show.
New sponsor to the podcast.
You missed it over the
Parker
break.
Industries.
You missed it over the break. He picked me up and shook me like a dog.
like a dog.
What about Harryhausen's?
It's like sushi.
Sushi.
joint.
It's impossible to get a reservation there. Googly bear.
My birthday!
See, I try to understand. We got to get you home, boo. God, that's freaking great. I love that ride. All right, so just in case you didn't know, in case you been living under a rock for the last 20 minutes, 25 minutes or whatever. We are talking Disneyland on this episode. This
Is
is
it?
our 25th episode. We wanted to do something a little bit special.
We're doing this for 25 years. I'm gonna need more booze.
Yeah, probably. We need more something. If we're doing this for 25 years, good God, I'm
more
going to be like
couches, more
fucking
microphones.
old.
That's all we need.
I mean, you're
Yeah.
starting there,
We're gonna
Grandpa.
order that Domino's like we talked about.
We're gonna have to order it
Why
like.
you got to bring that up again? I was just
ton,
over the
man.
being hungry stage. And then
you
you
know
bring
what?
that shit back
I
up
think
again.
I'd want a 4 for 4 from Wendy's first.
All right, so none of you guys were with us. Well, you were. Cameron was. Russo and Alexander the Great there. You guys weren't with us on that last one where we talked about the movie and TV universes that we want to live in. God, we had a lot of fun with that one. Kameroni and Cheese and Mike and me got on that. And so just throwing that out there right off the
You know,
bat.
Alex, I think our choice would be very similar.
Maybe.
was your choice?
If you had to live in a movie, if you had to pick a movie or TV universe to live in, and the kicker on that is you get to pick what you're doing in said universe.
Yeah,
That was a caveat that we added into the beginning of that. So
I had to
what do you
train
think?
with a turtle shell on my back for a while.
Right. Just if you had to pick a movie or TV, we know what yours is.
I mean, I think Harry Potter as a wizard, but after the facts of the movie, I think that would be great.
I'm with you.
You don't want to be in the war?
Fuck no.
No,
Coward.
God, no, not when all that shit's going on.
I'll punch Voldemort in his no-nose
Fred
face.
Weasley died for our sins. Okay.
No, he
Why?
didn't.
Spoiler
Why?
alert. Thanks, jerk.
Why would you bring that shit back up?
I don't want to be part
I
of
But he
it.
had a
just
pretty
got
hot
over it.
sister.
You know, I'm still shaking from Cedric Diggory, okay? Goblet of Fire?
God, just out of nowhere.
That makes me
I've
out.
killed the spare.
You're not a spare to
Mess me
me,
up.
Cedric.
Shout out to Cedric. All right, what you got one? You got a movie or TV universe you'd like to live in?
I don't know. I've seen a lot of movies I probably wouldn't mind being a part of, but I don't think it's appropriate to talk about on this episode.
No, that shit on your iPad doesn't count, Russo.
That's guys
we're
hiding
talking-
from your wives, Triple X.
I will tell you this. I unfortunately accidentally watched.
Lola Bunny.
No, I accidentally watched a gay porn once. I was.
Accidentally.
Hey, shut up, you bastards! I was watching
found
it.
out, no?
The girls never came. The girls never came.
They never do. Trust me, I know.
I think that's just you, buddy.
They're faking it.
Yeah, they're faking it. They're faking. All right, let's get back to it. We're talking Disneyland here, the happiest place on earth, the Magic Kingdom. We all love it, and so
The
that's what
Foodtopia.
that's what we're talking about here, and we're going a little more vague with these topics. You know what I mean? Because we're leaving it open so that we're not all having the same top 5 list. Because
I mean, we could have.
I think
a
if we
future
did top 5
podcast.
rides at the Disneyland Resort, that's both Disneyland and California Adventure.
We're all gonna be the same.
Yeah, they're all going to be
No, we're
very
not.
similar.
Boring.
No, they might be. They'll all be close.
So next, while we're on that, that is one of my
I'm
honorable
always
mentions.
watching.
Is one of the rides, and I talked about this. I think it was 2 weeks ago on my best of 2018 thing.
You and Pat did.
about the Guardians of the Galaxy Mission Breakout. That ride is just fucking
Fantastic.
spectacular. It's amazing.
It's so much better than it should be,
Right,
considering what
right.
it took the place of.
It is
Well,
more
don't-
than
we'll get into that here in just a little bit.
You know, never wrote it.
Get out of my sight.
How are we even friends? Why are you even in on this?
Because you married my mother.
Good point. Good point.
You come to me on this day of my mother's wedding.
You asked me for the permission to marry my mother on the day of my mother's wedding.
Guardians of the Galaxy for me is so much more than a ride. It is an experience.
It's the
so much
entire
is,
thing.
yeah.
It's everything together.
It is an experience. It has to be experienced.
Yeah, yeah.
It's a
Whether you
smelly
like,
smell
it's
that
not
smells
even the ride
smelly.
part
Smelly.
itself that I love so much as everything else about the ride.
Mm-hmm.
The ambiance around it, the leading up to it, just
Ooh, the
all
ambiance.
the little details.
I mean, that's how I felt about the Tower of Terror as well.
Absolutely.
Again, fantastic.
But I think Guardians is better.
You shut your fucking
I
mouth
think
right
it
now.
might be. Come on.
Bugs Land
really?
also
In,
rest in
in a whole
peace.
different way. In a whole different.
You're
It's a
right,
different.
it's different
category.
good.
But so yeah. So that being said, we're just going top 5 of your favorite things about Disneyland, whatever
this
that
is, like-
whatever that may be.
This is subjective, and if you've never been there, a lot of this isn't going to make sense to you. Or if you've been and didn't like it, it's not going to be the same.
Yes, but if you're a Disney freak like some of us in the room are, you're going to know exactly what we're talking about.
Some
when
of
we
us?
say these things.
All of
I don't
us.
know.
Yeah,
you
I
don't
think-
like Guardians of the Galaxy, so
It has
don't talk
nothing
me
to
about
do
it.
with Guardians of the Galaxy. It's my fear of heights and falling.
It's not even so much the fall.
No, yeah.
It's usually the sudden
Is that
stop
your
at the
fear of
bottom
being
that I
a
have.
vagina too.
I accept that every day.
I'm just kidding.
Is that your fear of a big wave, apparently?
Also true, but that's because I'm afraid of the ocean.
Nothing but love for this guy. Nothing but love.
I don't know. Kind of
All
questionable.
right, so that being said, what is we'll just go around the table. Kameroni and Cheese, what's your number 5 of your top 5 favorite things about Disneyland?
Turkey legs.
Good call. Great call.
They don't
You
taste
know-
like turkey.
No, they're not actually turkey.
No,
ostrich.
they're better.
No, they're emu.
Emu, that's what it is. Yeah.
Don't care.
But
They
you
taste
ever
better.
seen a turkey that fucking big? I mean, really. Come
If
on,
I
man.
did,
See a
we'd
couple on
have
this
it
couch
for
right here. Hey-oh!
Hey-oh!
Which couch? That's your couch? Yeah. Yeah.
There's 2 separate couches. We can pin it.
Self burn.
Boom! Roasted. No, those turkey legs are fantastic. They actually taste like ham more than turkey or any
taste
kind
like
of bird.
ham?
Shut the fuck up. Don't bring that up.
How
Don't
you
bring
doing,
that up.
Haim?
I haven't. It's January. We're like 3 weeks into 2019, and you're hitting me with that shit already.
I mean, we've already had our first meme-related death too.
True. But no, turkey.
Lemonade.
Great call. Turkey leg. What do you got? What's your top? What's your number 5?
Number 5 here. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna say it's number 5. It's in no particular order. This one is something special for me. This is what I like to do personally. I fucking love Disney pins. Okay, you trade pins. You go into the store. You buy pins.
You can buy them at the
They-
Disney
they
store in the
got
mall
these-
too.
That's not the same.
not the same.
That's
No,
not
it's
the
not.
same.
It's not the same. But I fucking love Disney pins. I love them. They are my favorite thing ever, pin related.
You know, Uncle Adam, you could buy a lot of pins off Amazon and just trade all of them for
Shut your
cooler
whore
pins.
mouth.
Yeah, what?
No,
why?
no. You
and
trade
you
the
wonder why
pins.
we call you not a Disney freak.
Yeah, you trade
Because
the
you're talking
pins.
about buying shit online and at the Disney
You don't
store.
trade the pins.
No,
You
it's
trade
not
the
the
pins
same
you
thing.
don't trade the
parts.
parts.
It's not. No.
trade the
There's
pins
no
all the
comparison.
time.
I love the Disney pins. I'm sorry, but I will never trade one. Each one that I have is very special to me in its own way, and it is
Right.
irreplaceable.
I agree. I don't buy them to trade them. I'm like, that is an incredible pin. I need that to put on my lanyard.
I just buy the starter kit.
And I don't
every time
even
we
wear
go.
the lanyard. It's hanging on my wall with all my pins. If people come over and they're like, what are those? Oh, those are my Disney pins. You want to look at them?
You should get a board.
Like, they all
Good
have a
conversation
story.
piece.
Yeah.
Good conversation piece.
Yeah, you should get a board.
All right.
I should get a board.
Get a shadow box like
have a
Adam had.
board.
Show the picture. Show the
I
picture.
just gotta-
All right. What do you got? What's your number 5?
I mean, mine's kind of a broad number 5 because I couldn't really drill it down to something as specific as turkey legs or churros.
Okay.
Just the food in general is top notch. It's some of the best food ever. I mean, it's expensive, but it is all worth it. It's all good. I don't think I've ever had bad food at Disneyland.
No, I can get
We
on
went
board
during
with
the
that.
food festival,
Well,
and that was
even
good.
even if you buy like chicken tenders from the Tomorrowland Terrace, I mean, it's hard to screw up a chicken tender. They just taste so much better.
It's
It could be a psychological
good chicken
thing too.
thingy.
But
I mean, the corn dogs.
the corn
Corn dogs are like baseball bats.
The corn dogs are made with ecstasy. Don't even worry about that. There's heroin in the corn dogs.
I don't care.
That's fine.
I will be a drug addict all
Yep.
day for those corn dogs.
Shit, yeah. All right.
I'll just
I,
stick the
I
stick into my
almost did
vein.
have. I almost did have turkey legs on there that they made an honorable mention. Number 5, we actually talked about this a little bit during the break. It's when you're walking along the Esplanade. We're not even in Disneyland yet.
Yeah, just
This is like you're coming out of the shuttles, the trams from the parking lots, whether you stay across the street in the hotel like we do, and you're walking into the park right before you even get to the ticket booths, and you just hear that music playing, and you're just right there. And the exact song you talked about, California Girls. From the
But
Beach
it-
Boys.
but it's
but
not
it's
like
not the
the-
actual song.
yeah.
It's an instrumental kind of
Like a
elevator
marimba.
music version. But God, that is just amazing. 'Cause you get in there, and the excitement
sets the mood.
Yeah, the excitement's hit you. It's early in the morning. It's still a little bit of chill in the air. You're
there's
hearing
always that
music.
like, you're always like looking at each other like, holy shit, we're in Disneyland, you guys.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
You're feeling that excitement. Absolutely amazing. That's my
I mean,
number 5.
Are you
I've had
telling me
moments.
that the magic starts before you get into the park?
Fuck yes, I
The
am.
magic starts when you pull up on Disney.
Oh, the magic starts.
Lane.
Shit, the magic starts now when you're even planning to go.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Talking about it right here on the Guys Hiding from Their Wives podcast. The magic starts.
Like Ben's going to Disneyland. I'm going to Disney World.
Hell yeah.
We're all going to Disneyland except you.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm saving for Disney World.
That's not. That came out way
that's
ruder than I
100%.
expected.
Man, that was a dick move, man. Wow.
We all get to go with you.
But I'm going to Disney World.
That's okay.
That's all right.
And then a cruise.
You got to do it. You got to do it to say you did it.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Moving on. What's your number 4?
You can come.
Okay.
But just you.
Oh, fuck you,
Suck
man.
everybody else.
You know what?
It
No,
must be the little wave cruise, huh?
you got to bring little Cam.
Dick.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Stop
All
looking
right.
in the mirror, Ben.
What's your number 4? What's your number 4?
I have to go with the Animation Academy. It's just so much fun.
In California Adventure, right?
Yeah.
Where you go in there and you learn how to draw the characters.
Yep.
I dig it. I can totally get on board with that.
So here's the thing. I've never gone in there and tried to draw any of the characters or anything like that.
It
Well,
is
I can't draw for
a
shit. so
fun
that's why I don't do it.
experience. You don't worry about being good at it.
I like Turtle Talk
That's
with
good.
Crash. That's in the same
Turtle
building,
Talk's
right?
good. The Sorcerer's Workshop's really good.
Yeah.
But the Animation Academy just brings something to you.
I've never done it.
I
I've never
can get
tried
on board
it.
with
It's-
that. I
it's
like
worth
that.
it.
I like that.
Plus, you get to keep your drawing.
Oh, well, fuck, I don't want to keep that. I can't draw for shit. Just saying. No, I like that. And just like Alex said, I've never actually been in there and done that, so I like that a lot.
Well, granted, I did want to be an animator, so that personal ties there.
That's
Fair,
fair.
but he's
That's
just a
fair.
masturbator.
You shush, Uncle Alex.
Sorry.
Get the tweezers.
Hey,
Tiny
takes,
wave
takes
time.
one to know one.
Tiny wave time.
We're going to move to
Okay.
Guy tab.
What's your number? You're moving to Tiny Wave Town.
All right. My number 4, and I should have flip flopped these because these are actually off.
No, yeah, it was really hard to put
I
these
should
in
have
order.
flip flopped this. My number 4, I'm going to go with the live shows. There, a couple of years ago, there used to be Aladdin that was a live show.
All right, you're
yeah.
talking about in the
Yeah.
Hyperion Theater.
It was an amazing show,
It is now gone now.
better than the cartoon.
Yeah.
And now, even though Aladdin is gone, and I'm sad, and it breaks my heart, Frozen is in there.
It's so good.
And I know what people are thinking. They're like, "Oh, Frozen sucks," and blah blah blah. And I agree with you. I was not a fan of the movie, but the Frozen live show at the Hyperion in Disneyland, California Adventure, is amazing. Amazing characters, amazing, just theatrical work. It's amazing. I
mean, the
absolutely
Muppets
love
one
it.
was damn good.
Have
The
you
Muppets
seen
was
Mickey?
also great.
Have you seen Mickey and the Magical Map? Have you watched that?
I have not.
Yes.
Okay, I haven't
It
either.
is fantastic.
And what do you
call.
what
But
about
the live
parades?
shows?
Do you count them
live
too?
shows in general.
The parades are its
I
own
like
monster.
it. I like it.
Yeah, parades. I'm gonna go with everything live show from
Live show.
from Frozen to the Dapper Dans to the Flag Retreat. I love the live experience of it
Good.
all.
Good, cool. The live entertainment, basically.
Yes, live entertainment.
All right. Good one. What do you got?
So this is a me thing. If you know me, you know I'm into smells and smelling things.
Anything and everything.
We could
I
put
love-
a crayon in front of him. He'll sniff it.
I love the way Disneyland smells. Everywhere has a different smell, but it's also unique. You can drill it down. Like if you ever kind of get a short whiff of it later, you're like, oh, that's Disneyland. Oh yeah.
I like
I'll
that.
catch
I
random
like that.
whiffs of pretzel and just think of Disneyland.
Yeah. But that's a me thing. I'm a big smelly guy.
Well, you know what they say? This
Hey,
Have you tried Degree?
Scent is one of the strongest senses tied to memory. That's what you were
what
going to
I've
say.
heard. Yes, that's what
I
I've
just stole your thunder. I'm sorry. All right. My number 4, and again, this is a personal choice. I feel kind of bad that it's cleared down at number 4, but every time we're there, I have to have a picture of it. If I can get a picture of me with it, is great. If not, if I just get a picture of it, it's fantastic. And that's the partner statue.
and
Mickey and Walt right there in the middle of the hub in the Disneyland park. Absolutely. I love it. It's
So
just-
I get where you're coming from. I totally understand. But me, I'm not a picture guy. Like I have to go. I'll just go up and stand and look at it for a few minutes.
Oh, yeah,
and just
no,
kind of
yeah.
take it in.
obviously, I'm going to stand and look at it. But
No,
I
I
want a
know, but
picture
I
of
get
it
why you
for
take a
every
picture
time.
of it.
So, yeah, that's
mean,
me.
You could steal pirate water.
No one here's
That's
ever
never
done
happened.
that.
Don't even bring that up. Okay,
I've
number
heard
3.
stories, man.
What do you got?
It's one of those personal moments. Oswald's gas station.
I like it. I like it.
I love
and I know how
Oswald.
you feel about Oswald, so I
no.
see that.
Oswald's my favorite Disney character. Plain and simple.
Nothing wrong with that.
Epic Mickey. Both of those games were great.
He's got a tiny wave again.
Ben, I'm gonna punch you in your tiny wave. No more bringing you lunch.
Keep going. I want to know more about Oswald.
Well, Oswald was the first character. You know, Walt didn't own the rights to him, which Warner Brothers is crooks. Fact.
So didn't they just get like the rights to Oswald back in like 2008 or something when the first Epic Mickey
think
came
it was
out?
like-
just been just
yeah, I was gonna
recently.
say
not
it's
been, very
been
long.
within the last 20 years.
I want to say it was tied to Epic Mickey, the first one.
They got it back, and then Epic Mickey, the first one, went into development to basically welcome Oswald home.
Okay, I thought it was something like that, but
And, you know, Epic Mickey brought a whole bunch of great characters back with Oswald.
that cat, I don't remember his name, but
Yeah, the cat, the Mad Doctor. That's an Epic Mickey original, but he's great.
Mm-hmm.
Or Tetsuya. Brilliant.
I haven't actually played
Brilliant.
them, so
I
Good
have
stuff.
them if you want to
Good
borrow.
call.
I have 2.
All right.
All right, you can borrow one for a Wii.
What do you got? What's your number 3 there, Russo?
No, number 3, this is kind of weird and again kind of broad, but I am going to tell you the waters of Disneyland, and I don't care where they are. I don't care if it is in. I don't care if it is in Pirates of the Caribbean. I don't care if it's in Small World. I don't care if it's in the rivers of America, which, by the way, are fucking delicious.
I'm glad what do you know?
Hey, don't worry about why he knows. That's a whole other story for a whole
anyway,
other day.
Dipped his hand and tasted it.
And again, that's a whole other story for
I
a whole
love
other
the
day.
feel of the water. It's cool. It's clean. It's soft. If that makes sense.
No, it does.
Makes
How
sense.
clean
It
it
is
is.
soft. It is cool, clean, clear, delicious. Some might say.
Some might
and
say.
I love the smell of it. And I found out recently that it's bromine.
Yeah,
Am I saying
yes,
this right?
Yeah,
Yes.
bromine.
That makes
Much
it
easier than
smell
chlorine.
that way. It is more expensive, but
It works
Disney
better.
does not care because it does better, and
It's not
And
harsh.
it doesn't
It's not
smell like a swimming pool.
it doesn't
Yeah,
smell
no.
like a swimming pool, and it is the water of Disneyland is one of my favorite things about it.
Good call. I like it.
I do ride with Pirates of the Caribbean on you frequently, and I will hear you just randomly.
This is true.
That's everybody. That's everybody.
I mean, Alex does it more. We'll be walking around just behind
Well,
some
we
fat
talked
guy, and
about
I'll
that.
just see
Alex
Alex.
is a smell guy. What do you got?
Okay,
What's your
so
number
my
3?
number 3. This one is specific, drilled down. Pirates of the Caribbean. I love Pirates of the Caribbean. That is my favorite ride in the entire both parks.
Don't
It
you love
is-
the way it smells?
I love the way it smells.
Don't you love the water?
The fog messes with me, but other than that, that ride's
Also, they took the
fantastic.
fog out, just so you know.
Oh, good, I can breathe.
And it is one of the
They
most
also added in a
special,
sassy
incredible,
redhead.
unique things, like just like ever in a theme park. I don't really consider Disneyland a theme park, but Pirates of the Caribbean is so special.
No, I agree. I
No,
love
no,
Pirates.
it is. It's an experience all of its own.
That's very similar to another thing on my list, but we'll get there. We'll get there. So. No, I love the Pirates, even though they're making changes to it. Obviously, I get the reason why you need to take the redhead out, but she's still there. She's a pirate now, right?
Red in New Orleans Square. I saw pictures of her. She is freaking smoking hot. Okay?
She's pretty
I'm
hot as
just
an
saying.
animatronic
I
too.
mean,
I'm
I'm
just
not
saying,
gonna
she
lie,
is
I'm right
smoking
there with
freaking
ya.
hot.
You know, Alex, they're working on robots
Oh, I know.
of some sorts.
I've been checking the CES coverage.
Like $8,000 though.
What's your number 3?
All right, my number
Crickets?
3. Okay. Here you leave today and enter the world of yesterday, tomorrow, and fantasy. I absolutely love it. It's the plaque that's above both entrance tunnels, just as you get inside the turnstiles.
Also, right tunnel for life. Just got to make that.
Yeah,
note.
right tunnel. Right tunnel, bitches. Right tunnel is clearly the
I don't
tunnel.
think I've ever actually walked through the left tunnel.
I
except
walked
leaving.
out
have.
through the left
Yeah,
tunnel.
just
I don't
leaving.
know, there's not much in. Yeah, but no, that tunnel entrance. Just as you start, I mean, you're starting your whole trip. Your first day in the park, it's the excitement is there. You're in the gate. You're in the turnstiles. You're actually in the park. Yeah, absolutely amazing. It chokes me up, brings a lump to the throat and a tear to the eye every time I see it.
Oh yeah.
What's your number 2?
I have to go with Great Moments with Mr. Lincoln. I didn't get to do it.
Interesting choice. Interesting choice.
Wow.
I never got to do it till the last time we went.
Very possibly underrated.
It is
very
extremely
underrated.
underrated. The animatronic work is fantastic.
You know he was the first, right?
Yeah, I did.
Yep.
Way ahead of its time.
No, the video that goes along with it's great. The theater experience is great. Like
That's a good theater.
it is.
Yeah, the
the
Main Street
sound is
Opera House is
wonderful.
Good call.
The story is fantastic in it,
It is a great story.
and
Didn't turn out so well for Abe.
Hey, well, no,
Too
no,
soon,
no.
too soon.
Plus, you walk out and you're right into a museum.
Yeah, I mean, you can like go in the museum and then wait and then come back and you're like, oh, I didn't see this before.
yeah.
Well,
Or
a fun
the
story.
art
They
section.
used to have an actual replica of the ride of Splash Mountain, a little miniature display of it.
You might be thinking of Space Mountain because they
That's what
still
I-
have that.
that's what I
yeah.
meant with
It's
Space
still in there.
Is it still there? Because it wasn't there.
Heck,
for a
they
little
still
while.
have the big like wagon wheel moment of
yeah.
Disneyland itself in there.
Yeah,
Cool
it's-
to look
it's
at.
Incredible.
You
See
know
it
what else
all.
is in that museum? You know what else is in that museum? Right as you walk in, the bench that was originally at Griffith Park, where Walt Disney
Oh,
sat
yeah.
every day.
Oh, yes.
I've
yes.
sat on that bench.
Imagined Disneyland.
Yep, I did hear that. Man, you had a tiny wave too. That must be the tiny wave couch.
Ha!
No, we're just the normal human couch.
Normal humans have
Normal
pretty
human,
tiny waves.
That's what I'm saying. All right, sorry. Don't mean to break into Mr. Lincoln there. God, that's like shooting somebody in the back of the head. For help.
Easy.
We now have Ben Wilkes Booth.
Easy, Rocket, easy.
All right, what do you got there, R, for number 2?
For number 2, for me, this is the big one, and it's kind of broad, and this is fairly new. This is not original Disney. This is fairly new within the last few years. Cars Land. I fucking
great.
love it.
Great.
It is the single best example I have ever seen of bringing animation to life.
It's perfect.
Everything that you have seen in the Cars movies, it comes to life in Cars Land. I mean, honest and truly, it comes to life. If that is even possible, it comes to life.
Amazing.
If
Yes,
I had
love
not
Cars Land.
seen the movie before seeing Cars Land, I would think that they filmed the movies after Cars Land. It is that well done.
I believe it. Yeah,
It's
I
even
know,
better
I,
at night.
I agree with that. No,
Even better
It's
at night.
absolutely incredible.
When the lights come on,
Shaboom. Oh,
Yeah.
can't say that. Oops.
can't say that.
Close.
You
close.
could say it, don't sing it.
Shaboom.
Actually,
When the
that
lights
is
come on,
that's-
the
it's
neon
fine.
with the
If
delay,
that's a Disneyland copyright or not.
and
So-
It's still copyrighted by
Well,
somebody.
True.
be in Cars Land at sunset, you will not regret it. I guarantee it.
Absolutely. Yep. Good call.
There's also
Great
the
call on
Ghirardelli
Cars
store
Land.
like right next to it.
Yes.
What's your number 2?
My number 2, another kind of specific one, but like it's one of the best places just to be, let alone to eat. But the Blue Bayou, we ate in there for the first time last spring, and it's something special, really. And it's the
I
best.
have yet to experience it. But
It's the best meal I've ever had. Just because the food is incredible and the ambiance of the actual restaurant itself, you feel like you are on the back porch of a plantation next to a bayou.
You know, Alex, as a white male, I bet that's real comfortable for you.
It is. It really is. Also says a white male.
How did it just get uncomfortable?
You know,
in here?
my heritage is Canadian.
as the token non-white male in the room, I'm a little offended.
You're
at this
white, too.
conversation.
Ben, you're whiter than the rest of us.
But the Blue Bayou
Wider.
is like
Both.
Fuck you, buddy.
not the color white, but wide.
No, there was no doubt about that. And you wonder why I'm a mic hog.
yes, it's expensive, but it's worth it. If you can eat there, seriously, do it. If you can afford to go to Disneyland, you can afford to eat at the Blue Bayou. That's kind of the
Even
gist
if you
of it.
only do it once.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Worth it.
Honestly, eating in the park just once is worth it no matter what.
True. No matter what it is. Yeah, no, great call. All right, my number 2, 2 words, very similar to your number 3. 2 words, Haunted Mansion. That is all.
Love the Haunted
That
Mansion.
is all. Absolute best ride in the entire park, bar none. Fight me. I'll fight anybody who says different.
I mean, I just
love
did
it.
Pirates.
Yeah, well, you're wrong. But no, I absolutely love it. Just everything about the ride. Not even the ride, but the attraction. Going in, entering the library, the haunted room that's actually stretching. You know, the chilling challenge
You
to
mean
find a way out.
The elevator.
Just absolutely. You shut your fucking mouth. It's a room that actually stretches. God damn it.
We got to put an NSFM tag on this, not safe for magic. Jesus Christ.
Come on, man. But no,
What about dragging your body into the dead center of the room?
yes,
Really?
yes, absolutely love it. It's just absolutely great. I love my favorite ride.
I bet it's even better during the holidays.
Yes, I can't wait to see it during the holidays. But even as you're in the queue, in the line for the ride, and you're walking up and you see like the tombs out in the courtyard that have the names on it.
I'll be back.
Yeah, it's absolutely incredible.
Greatest puns Disney has ever
Yeah.
done.
All right, we're coming down to
Oh, real quick. So I got to jump back to the Haunted Mansion real quick. So that like horseless carriage, the ghost horse thing.
yes,
So you know if you have you heard it neigh before?
Yeah,
like if
I
you
have,
stand
I
by
have.
it, it'll like neigh and make horse noises.
Nay, I have not.
I can't say nay. No, first time I actually did it, I wasn't expecting it. I was standing there and it's behind me and hell, scared the shit out of me, man.
He dropped a rosebud.
Oh, buddy, that I did. All right, we're down to it. What's your number 1? Your favorite thing about Disneyland? Anywhere
Again,
in
with
the park.
this whole
Or,
personal thing,
yeah.
it has to be World of Color.
Oh
Yeah.
my
Good
God.
call.
Fantastic.
I got
Good call.
engaged during World of Color.
I like it.
Fantastic choice. I love it.
I mean, some of us were involved in that.
Yep.
Yeah.
No, that's a good
Like
call.
my dear stepbrother.
I enjoy that. That's
I
good.
cry every time I watch World
Oh,
of
me
Color.
too. Me too.
I mean,
World
whole
of
new
Color
meaning
is
now,
amazing.
so yeah.
Great stuff.
You think it's like, oh, it's just projecting on water,
No,
but it's
it's-
special.
It's
It is
magic.
World
so
of Color
special.
is the greatest show I've ever seen.
Yep.
I cried like a kid the first time I saw
Oh
it.
yeah. Same
And
here.
I
I still
every
do
time
every damn
since.
time after.
Every
I was gonna
time
say,
since.
I've
It
seen you
brings me
cry
to
like a
tears.
kid in all sorts of Disney moments.
Yep.
True.
Like we walked by
There's a
Grizzly
lot of
River
crying
Run
that goes on
up,
at
Uncle
Disneyland,
Adam's crying
and none
again.
of it's bad.
I cried when I dropped my churro. I'm just
Honorable
saying.
mention though.
I would too.
I don't know if anyone else has done it, but the River Trail Challenge thing by
The Redwood Creek.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I've
That
that's
thing
awesome.
is brilliant.
It's awesome.
cool.
Like it's a rope course.
Yes.
It's
It's
got
not just for
swings.
kids.
No, it's
a lot of
not.
fun. No,
Like-
no, my fat ass fell out of one of the logs.
It's like hidden back there. You're
I
like,
thought I was gonna have to push him.
I don't think a lot of people know it's there.
Well,
No,
it's always
very
closed when we
underrated.
go.
It's very underrated.
Like it's been open one time we've gone.
Yeah.
Worth it.
All right. What's your number one?
My number one, and it's maybe this encompasses the whole thing. Walter Elias Disney, you beautiful son of a bitch. I love you from beyond the grave. You're the greatest person ever. I mean, wow, just amazing. The things that he has done for me personally, for people around the world, to create the happiest place on earth. Walt Disney he's the man.
Like he
That-
created
that-
an antidepressant
Absolutely.
without
No,
pills.
that's all you can say.
That's all I can say. There are tours. There's a Walk in Walt's Footsteps tour. I regrettably have not done it. It is on my bucket list. I will do it before I die.
I don't know, that pneumonia about got
It
you.
about got me. I almost ran out of time. But
Might want to get on it.
Walter Elias Disney, you're fantastic. Thank you.
Well played.
I thought it was
Well,
Elias.
Good call.
Elias, whatever.
Well, whoever. Walt.
Walt
Yeah,
E.
Walt.
Disney.
That's like 5 strikes for you. You're about to get whooped.
The man
No,
has earned
I
our
agree.
respect
It's
to say his name
absolutely
right.
amazing. It's just fantastic, the whole thing about it. What do you got? What's your number one?
This might be a bullshit like kind of cop out answer, but just the magic that they put into everything, the way the parks feel, the way like you walk in, you're like, oh hey, where the fuck am I?
Can we all take a moment?
Yeah.
Disneyland sidewalks are so much softer.
Disneyland is
they
magical.
are.
Okay, no, I'm going to hit you with some knowledge, okay? In my job, on a daily basis, I walk anywhere between 15,000 and 20,000 steps in a day. Okay?
He's a mailman.
Yes, I am a letter carrier. So anywhere between 15,000 and 20,000 steps in a day. Okay?
Yeah, we double that.
There's
in
been some
Disneyland.
days, I have plantar fasciitis. There's some days when I get home, I cannot walk from my bedroom to the kitchen. And they're right next to one another. It hurts so bad.
Yeah, like
My-
this guy has any problems getting to the kitchen, right?
Damn right.
I'm building him a fridge that he can call.
So I think the highest amount of steps I've ever walked in one day working is 22,000. The least amount of steps, and I'm just using our last trip to Disneyland as an example. I think the least amount of steps I walked in a day was 25,000.
Heck, I think my least was
Wait a minute, that's
30.
more.
Yeah, so that's the thing. At Disneyland, I walked, on my slowest day, I walked more steps in a day than I do at work. And, even though my feet were tired, they never hurt like they did after I get done working. So
There's
you
always
tell
that,
me there's
like-
not some Disneyland magic
Yeah.
going
Well,
on there.
you're also not wearing work shoes.
It doesn't
He
matter.
wears the same
I
shoes.
wear the same shoes.
Yeah.
Fair. But no, the sidewalks are softer.
They
the
definitely
asphalt
are.
is softer.
Like I said, there's
Easier to
just
walk on.
an overarching magic everywhere that feels
There
like
is some Disney magic.
something is going on there that doesn't make sense to my tiny brain.
And you shut out the world. Like, you literally, and that's what Walt intended when he created the park.
There's actually a city ordinance in Anaheim where buildings you can't see buildings from in the park.
Yep.
You're not allowed. They're not allowed to
Bullshit,
be
I've
that
seen
tall.
a castle in there, okay?
I've seen
it's
buildings
supposed to
on
be
Main
there.
Street. But no, it's absolutely magical, and it really does. It shuts out the outside world. You forget everything that's going on.
Yeah,
in the
you
world
walk
when
down
you're
Main
in
Street,
that
USA. You're like, oh, I'm from the '40s. Ha 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 ha.
place. And that exactly
Well, you walk
right
into
there.
Adventureland.
That's a
and
perfect
instantly,
segue too.
I'm
Yeah.
a cowboy.
In Adventureland? No, you're in the
Yippee-ki-yay,
jungle.
motherfucker.
You're in the jungle, baby. You know where you are.
No.
Anyways, and just like you said, though, that is my number one, is walking down Main Street, USA. Just that first thing you get in there in the morning, you've got the music, you've got Married Life by Michael Giacchino, you've got some of those waltzes, you've got the Wells Fargo wagon playing, and they're all instrumental music, but it's just absolutely incredible.
Easy, you want to get
The
sued?
feeling, there's a little bit of chill in the air.
That's how you get sued.
It's the smells, the coffee smells, the bakery smells, even the people smells. You can smell the people walking next to you.
But it's not a
It's
bad
just-
smell. It's
no,
not like
not.
a BO smell. It's,
It's
like,
not.
huh.
It's just incredible. The excitement.
I don't know,
even
man.
if it
Like
was a
halfway
BO
through the
smell.
day.
even if it was a BO smell, I'd be like, oh, that's the best body odor I've ever smelled in my life.
Damn right. And then as you're walking down Main Street USA and you see the castle as the backdrop of Main Street USA, absolutely amazing, perfect.
I get a lump in my throat every time.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
So, and my kids all know this, and it's the truth be told. When I die, I want my remains to be scattered around Disneyland.
You can't do that.
But I also don't want to be cremated.
Yeah, we're not doing that.
That gives a whole new meaning to keep your arms and legs inside the car.
Just roll me in a wheelchair, dump me out on the pirates. I don't care. Dump me out someplace.
Just, oh, nope, he fell off.
We can get it burned as you and just set you on a bench and just leave you.
That's it. Just leave me there. I'm perfectly happy about it. But yeah, no. So there you have it. I mean, Disneyland's an amazing, magical place. I love it. I can't wait to be back there. I have the countdown going on from the time this airs.
Maybe you shouldn't say that.
What?
Maybe you shouldn't say that when we're going to be gone on vacation, away
That's
from our
probably a good
homes.
idea,
Yeah.
huh? All right. Well,
know.
I'm
Maybe-
going.
maybe fans will
sometime,
follow.
Anytime between now and
The end of 2019.
yeah, I can't wait to be back. It's going to be a great time. We're excited. It's just going to be amazing.
I'm already packed. I'm just saying.
Are you really?
If
Aren't
I
you
didn't need
always,
underwear,
though?
I would be. But and then
I just have a quick question. When it comes down to Disneyland or vacation in general, does anyone else pack underwear like they plan on shitting themselves 5 times a day for every fucking
pretty
day?
close. I have at least a
Absolutely.
couple
Yeah.
extra.
Okay.
Yeah.
I bring
Yeah.
4 extra pairs.
It's
I'm
just in
just
case.
curious.
What if you do poop your pants and you don't have any underwear? What are you going to do?
And I'm free.
Exactly.
Free balling.
There's somebody on the couch next to me who knows what it's like to poop their pants and not have spares.
Really? Oh my gosh. Really? Oh, why the hell would you go there?
Hold on.
Well,
hold on.
Alex, at that point, you stop at
almost
Walmart.
let
and
this slip, and thank goodness I caught it. Speaking of pooping,
Oh, the
Oh, we're
stick!
going to talk about the stick.
The
All right.
stick.
The stick.
it almost snuck by. That would have been
I was kinda hoping it
a
would.
tragedy. Would have had to scrap the whole episode.
All right.
Start again.
Before we get into that, okay, I'm going to tell that as the final thing. There comes a time in every episode when it comes time to tell somebody to eat a dick.
Okay, can we do this?
Whether it's somebody that you work with, somebody that's dealt with you, whatever.
I
the
think
case
we
is.
should, like, if you've already got one, I think you can still say it, but I think we should do a special Disney Eat a Dick.
Mine is a Disney eat a dick.
Okay, yeah. Okay.
So so
fight
here we
you.
go. We've got an eat a dick. Do you got one?
I do.
Okay, go ahead. You're first.
A Disney eat a dick.
Yeah.
Bella Thorne, eat a dick. You've ruined your whole image.
Okay. That's not what I meant. But
I'm
works.
going to leave that
fair.
one alone.
Like-
Don't tell her that she will.
You're like Bella Thorne.
I'm alright with it.
Dick.
There will be no arguments.
For the audio listeners, we were pointing at our dicks.
All right, Russo.
I don't even know how to follow that. I'm going to say to anyone who has ever said, "Why would you go to Disneyland? You can eat a dick."
Damn right,
okay?
you can
eat a dick.
Okay.
This is more like a general people thing, but it happens a fuck ton at Disneyland. If you stop right in the middle of the road, eat a dick.
Damn right.
I'm with you.
And then, and mine, I realize it was necessary, and I know the reason behind it, and so I'm not going to throw the eat a dick to anybody in particular. But the fact that the Tower of Terror is no longer at Disneyland can eat a dick because I absolutely missed that ride more than certain relatives of mine.
You know, they got rid of Bugs Land, too.
Yeah, that actually closed this last year as well. All right. So before we let you go, this has been a great episode. Big thank you to Kameroni and Cheese, the Amazing Russo, Alexander the Great for coming back with us. We do want to excuse the great John Beano. He ran into some family stuff and wasn't able to make it. But, okay, very first time. This has been 11 years ago at this point in time.
Yep.
Okay, we go to Disneyland. We just get
How many
checked
rings
in.
are on that branch now? Huh?
There's quite a few. We actually get checked into the hotel. We're sitting there. It's been a little bit of a ride in because we came in. We stayed in Primm, Nevada the night before. It's been a ride in. Okay.
That buffet wasn't sitting too well at this point.
Whatever I had eaten was not sitting too well at this point. Fucking babam. I got your babam right here. So, my gut's a little tore up, okay?
Your gut's not a little anything.
So, I have been called Drax before.
It's a little bit
I
whiter
did
than
reference-
yours.
Whoa! All right. Cameron, you can eat a dick after that one. Wow.
Holy shit.
All right. So, fantastic. I have been called Baby Drax because in case you haven't seen Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, Drax has famously huge turds. Okay? Well, whatever I had eaten that day was not sitting with me. We just got checked in, okay? We had barely gotten into the hotel room. Have not even unpacked anything. We set the suitcases down. Ben has to make a run for the throne. Okay? Making a run. Well, this thing is so big, it gets wedged sideways in the shitter. Okay? I mean, it's a baby shark for damn sure. Okay? It's not plugging the toilet because water's going down. This thing's just kind of on an angle in there. It's not going anywhere. There's no plunger in these bathrooms. They don't bring you a plunger to the bathroom at these hotels across the street. What do? I have to go down. I break a branch off of one of the trees on the hotel property. We're not going to talk about what hotel this is, just in case that could get me in trouble someplace. I go up there and I have to stab this thing with the stick to get rid of it. So, and the stick story, 11 years later, has lived on in infamy. And then but then, at that point, what do you do with said stick? You can't throw it away. You can't just throw this thing in the garbage. What do you do with it? You can't just leave it out on the balcony because some little kid's going to be like, ooh, a magic wand.
It's like, look, it draws.
Yeah. Hey, Dad, smell this tree. I'm just saying. What do? We had a Subway bag in the car, so, yeah. Wrap this thing up in a Subway bag and just kind of threw it in the dumpster.
Shout out to Subway.
Thank you, Subway, for covering the stick. So there you have it. That's the stick story. It is
I want it to be known that the first time my wife heard this story, I went on the Google Maps and zoomed in and was like, that's the tree right there.
I just did this the other day. I just straight up did that the other day. I pulled up my Apple Maps on my phone and zoomed in. That right there, that's the tree. That's the tree that will live in infamy. So there you go. Do you want to talk some Disney?
What happens if that tree gets cut down?
He'll take it.
I'll take that tree home. I'm going to plant that tree in my backyard. I'm just saying.
Guys, I will buy you a new tree, but I need that.
So there you have it. That's the happiest place on earth, with or without a stick.
All I can think of right now is Groot. No!
I am Groot.
I am Groot. I am Groot.
So there you have it. Big thank you
Be a
again,
very
Kameroni and
panicked
Cheese,
little
Amazing
stick
Russo,
man.
Alexander the Great coming on this for me. We definitely appreciate you guys. Thanks for making this an amazing 25th episode. Thank you guys out there, all you the listeners. Don't forget to follow us on social media. Give us a review. Smash that like button. Share us up. Tell your friends. Tell your wives. Tell your grandma. Tell everybody you can.